The following program is produced entirely by the television production students of Southeast High School.
Hello, and welcome to Manatee County Academic Challenge. I'm Randy Funderburk, and I'm your host. We're broadcasting tonight's show live from the television production facility of Southeast High School and SCTV. The Manatee Academic Challenge has been a series of games that have been pitting the academic teams of Manatee County High Schools in a single elimination tournament. Tonight's completion is for the championship. The two schools competing tonight recently won their semifinal matches to make it into tonight's final. They are the Falcons of St. Stephen's Episcopal High School and the Mustangs of Lakewood Ranch High School. Now I'd like to introduce the members of those teams to you. First of all, for the Falcons are Mary Ann, Ethan, and Joe. And competing for the Mustangs tonight are Melissa, Adam, and Julian. Now here's how the game works. There will be 3 8-minute rounds. Questions in the first round are worth 1 point. In the second round, the value increases to 2 points, and in the third round, the answers are worth 3 points. Each team will be given a bank of 50 points to begin with. If a team gives an incorrect answer, the points for that question are deducted and the other team will be given the opportunity to answer it. If time runs out in the middle of a question at the end of the round, that question will be finished. With that said, it's now time to begin the championship game of the Manatee Academic Challenge, and here is our first question. What Mary Shelley work was published Lakewood Ranch?
Frankenstein?
Published anonymously in 1818. It is Frankenstein. That is correct. Next question. What Wisconsin city was named after the 4th U.S. Lakewood Ranch?
Madison?
U.S. President is President Madison. That is correct. Next question. What Major League Baseball team is sometimes called the Fish? Lakewood Ranch.
The Marlins?
Florida Marlins. That is correct. Next question. What is the southernmost country in Central America? St. Stephen's.
Chile.
Chile would be incorrect. Lakewood Ranch?
Panama?
Panama is correct. Next question. What early 1970 term described a stagnant economy?
Stagflation.
Stagflation is correct. St. Stephen's. A stagnant economy plus inflation is stagflation. Next question, what sport gives its participants an 87% chance of brain damage? Lakewood Ranch.
Football?
That would be incorrect. St. Stephen's?
Hockey.
No, that would be incorrect as well. Boxing. Boxing, 87% chance. And game show host. Next question, who is depicted by the giant statue overlooking Rio de Janeiro? St. Stephen's.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ is correct. Next question. What branch of government meets in a building inscribed equal justice on Lakewood Ranch?
The judicial branch?
That would be judges. That would be correct. It is the Supreme Court, but it is the judicial branch. Equal justice under the law. So the next question is, what did the Supreme Court say you had a First Amendment right to burn? St. Stephen's.
Freedom of speech.
That would be incorrect. The First Amendment right to burn in 1989.
The American flag?
That is correct, the American flag. Next question, who was the first African American player in the Major League Baseball? Lakewood Ranch.
Jackie Robinson?
Jackie Robinson is correct. Next question, what war was raging when isolationists adopted the motto, America First? Lakewood Ranch.
World War I?
World War I is correct. Next question, in which state is Mount Rushmore? St. Stephen's.
South Dakota. South Dakota.
South Dakota is correct. Our next question. What two directions can you travel on interstate highways with odd numbers? Lakewood Ranch.
North or south?
North and south with odd numbers. Next question. What corporation built a utopian community in Florida? St. Stephen's?
Disney.
Disney is correct. Utopian community called Celebration.
Wow, that is wonderful.
Next question. In mathematical order of operation, which comes first? St. Stephen's?
Parentheses.
That would be incorrect. Which comes first, addition or subtraction?
Addition?
Addition is correct.
At the same time.
Next question. What surrealist painter modestly titled his 1965 Lakewood Ranch?
Jackson Pollock?
That would be incorrect. Titled his 1965 book, Diary of a Genius. St. Stephen's?
Dali.
Salvador Dali is correct. Next question. What physicist claimed God is subtle, but he is not malicious? Time is up. That is Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein. Next question. What color flag is waved to indicate caution in auto racing? Lakewood Ranch?
Yellow?
Yellow is correct. The caution flag. Next question. What are two U.S. states whose name begins and ends with the letter A? St. Stephen's?
Alabama and Alaska.
Alabama, Alaska, and Arizona. So those two are good. Good answer. Next question. Which American colony was the first to enact anti-slavery Lakewood Ranch?
Massachusetts?
Anti-slavery legislation is Massachusetts. That's correct. What city's Lyndon B. Johnson Space Center earned its Lakewood Ranch?
Houston?
Houston earned its nickname Space City. It is Houston. That's correct. Next question. What does D.C. stand for? Lakewood Ranch?
District of Columbia?
Stand for, and Washington, D.C. is the District of Columbia. What abstract expressionist painter was Lakewood Ranch?
Pollock?
Pollock is correct. Was nicknamed Jack the Dripper. Jackson Pollock. I'll just let you answer the next one. Go ahead. Karnak says. What is the only subtropical national park in the U.S.? St. Stephen's.
Everglades.
Everglades National Park is correct. Next question. Hiram Revels was the first African American to be elected to what political body? Lakewood Ranch.
U.S. Congress or the House of Representatives?
U.S. Congress in 1870. That's correct. Next question. Who was assassinated at the Lorraine Motel in St. Stephen's?
Martin Luther King Jr.
Martin Luther King
almost
Jr.
got
The
it.
Lorraine Motel in Memphis, Tennessee. Next question. What two cities did the crisis hotline link? St. Stephen's?
Moscow and D.C.
Moscow and Washington, D.C. is correct. Next question. What was the title of the first Harry Potter book? St. Stephen's?
Sorcerer's Stone.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. That is correct. Next question. What Steven Spielberg movie was partly filmed on the Omaha Beach Golf Club? St. Stephen's.
Saving Private Ryan. That's not right.
Caddyshack.
That would be incorrect. Lakewood Ranch?
Saving Private Ryan?
Saving Private Ryan is correct. Caddyshack. It's a good option, but wrong. Next question. What telescope was launched by NASA in 1990? St. Stephen's?
Hubble.
Hubble, to learn more about our solar system, the Hubble telescope. Next question. What is a computer's CPU? Lakewood Ranch?
Like Central Processing Unit?
That is correct. Central Processing Unit. Our next question. What is the first number after 1 million that is divisible by 9? Okay, Lakewood Ranch.
1,000,008?
1,000,008 is correct.
Maybe we should have asked.
I knew that too. What is the name of the hobbit in the book of that title? St. Stephen's.
Bilbo Baggins.
Bilbo Baggins is correct. What name did Cassius Clay take upon his Lakewood Ranch?
Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali upon his conversion to Islam. Next question. Who became the first Englishman to circumnavigate the globe? St. Stephen's?
Drake.
Sir Francis Drake is correct.
Okay, it's
Next question. What waterfalls are located between Lake Erie and
Niagara.
Lake Ontario? St. Stephen's?
Niagara.
Niagara Falls is correct. And that's the end of the first round with the score, Lakewood Ranch 68 and St. Stephen's 59. We'll be right back with round 2 of the Manatee Academic Challenge Championship game right after these important public service announcements.
Nobody even likes you. You're trash. Nobody even likes you.
Anything to seek attention.
I heard she has AIDS.
You should just say your entire family hates you.
She's too poor to fit in with
Likes
us.
you.
Welcome back. It's now time for round 2, where the questions are now worth 2 points. And here's the first question. What animal is the back end of centaur? St. Stephen's.
Horse.
Horse is correct. Next question. What's the common term for precipitation infused by sulfuric and St. Stephen's?
Acid rain.
Sulfuric and nitric acid is acid rain. Next question. What fictional Kansas town is the earthly home of Superman? St. Stephen's.
Smallville.
Smallville is correct. Next question. Who was the first person to refer to Donald Trump as the Donald?
I feel ashamed for not knowing this.
Time is up. Donald himself referred to him. Helped him remember his name. Next question. Where were 30,000 British citizens living in 1997 when it became a special administrative region of China? Lakewood Ranch.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong is correct. Our next question. What 18-year-old married 26-year-old Anne Hathaway in November of Lakewood Ranch?
William Shakespeare.
William Shakespeare, November 1582. All right, next question. Which of the 4 Grand Slam events of tennis is played on grass? St. Stephen's.
Wimbledon.
Wimbledon is correct. Next question. What is the longest and heaviest bone in the human Lakewood Ranch?
The femur.
Femur is correct. What city boasts the Rembrandt House Museum? St. Stephen's.
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam is correct. What year saw the end of World War II? Lakewood Ranch.
1945.
1945 is correct. In which Italian city did Christopher Columbus claim he was born? Lakewood Ranch.
Genoa.
Genoa is correct. Next question. What distance is covered by the Olympic sprinter dubbed the fastest man in the world? Lakewood Ranch.
100 meters.
100 meters is correct. What nickname is attached to the circle of volcanoes around the St. Stephen's?
Ring of Fire.
Ring of Fire is correct. Around the volcanoes around the Pacific Ocean. That's correct. Next question. What's the name of the building that stands at 1600 Pennsylvania Ave, Lakewood Ranch?
The White House.
Pennsylvania Avenue in Washington, D.C. is the White House. What painter's middle state is revealed in 750 letters he wrote to his brother Theo? St. Stephen's.
Van Gogh.
Vincent van Gogh is correct. Next question. What birds were traditionally used as gas detectors in coal Lakewood Ranch?
Canaries.
Canaries. Gas detectors in coal mines are canaries. Next question. How many men's soccer teams will take part in the 2018 World Cup? St. Stephen's?
32.
32 in Moscow.
Please, Moscow.
Next question. What New York City location is called the crossroads of the Lakewood Ranch?
Times Square.
Times Square is correct. Next question. What A word describes the amount of light allowed to pass through a camera lens? Lakewood Ranch.
Aperture. Aperture.
Aperture is correct. All right, next question. What French museum's entrance is beneath a St. Stephen's?
The Louvre.
The Louvre, a giant glass pyramid. How many pawns are on the board at the start? St. Stephen's.
24.
That would be incorrect. How many pawns are on the board at the start of a game of chess?
16.
16 is correct. Next question. What number must a year be divisible by to qualify as a St. Stephen's?
4.
4 to qualify as a leap year. Next question. Which recently deceased singer had an alter ego, Lakewood Ranch,
David Bowie.
called Ziggy Stardust? Is David Bowie. I'm from the South. It's Bowie. What element has the chemical symbol K? St. Stephen's?
Potassium.
Potassium is correct. How many members of the orchestra on the Titanic survived to tell the tale? Lakewood Ranch.
0.
0 is correct. Next question. What company launched its PowerBook series in 1991? Time is up. The answer is Apple. Apple Computer. Next question. What country is known as the cradle of civilization? St. Stephen's.
Iraq.
Iraq is correct. Cradle of civilization. What flamboyant Irish writer once told a customs officer, "I have nothing to declare but my genius"? St. Stephen's.
James Joyce.
Would be incorrect. Lakewood Ranch. All right, time is up. Oscar Wilde.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Next question. The March Madness college basketball tournament starts with 64 teams. How many games will be played until only the champion remains? Time is up. The answer is 63. You knew Caddyshack, but you didn't know that. What country did the Romans call Hibernia? St. Stephen's.
Ireland.
Ireland is correct. What element did Pierre and Marie Curie discover in St. Stephen's.
Radium.
In 1898 is radium. Which hometown composer is celebrated by an annual festival in Salzburg? Lakewood Ranch.
Mozart.
Mozart is correct. What did Fredo lose just before finally getting rid of the ring in The Lord of the Rings? St. Stephen's.
His finger.
Lost a finger. That is correct.
Joe, you gotta get this.
If you draw one card from a normal deck of cards, what is the mathematical probability of drawing a heart? St. Stephen's.
1/13th.
That would be incorrect. Lakewood Ranch?
Could you repeat the question?
Nope.
1/4.
1/4 is correct. 13/15 or a quarter or 25%. Next question. If a square rug has a perimeter of 36 feet, what is the rug's St. Stephen's?
81.
81 square feet is the rug's area. That is correct. Next question. What small island in the Atlantic Ocean is England's oldest colony? St. Stephen's.
Bermuda.
Bermuda is correct. Next question. What date in 1929 saw the shooting of 7 members, Lakewood Ranch?
February 14th.
February 14th or Valentine's Day, 7 members of Bugs Moran's Gang of Chicago. That's correct. What country borders the entire northern side of Bolivia? St. Stephen's.
Brazil.
Brazil is correct. Next question. What movie hears Russell Crowe inspire his fellow fighters with? St. Stephen's.
Gladiator.
Gladiator. What we do in life echoes in eternity. And that's the end of round 2 with the score Lakewood Ranch 100 and St. Stephen's 91. We'll be right back with the third and final round of the Manatee Academic Challenge Championship game right after these important public service announcements. Welcome back. It's now time for the final round, where questions are worth 3 points. And here is the first question. What river flows past the Eiffel Tower? St. Stephen's.
Seine.
Seine is correct. Next question. What Winter Olympic sport gives its players the chance to sweep the ice? St. Stephen's.
Curling.
Curling. Sweep the ice in front of their teammates. Curling. Next question. Which 2 nations share the island of Hispaniola? St. Stephen's.
Haiti and Dominican Republic.
Haiti and the Dominican Republic is correct. What Latin leader did the CIA plan to kill with exploding St. Stephen's?
Castro.
Fidel Castro. Exploding cigars. Which war was the setting of Ernest Hemingway's
World War I.
St. Stephen's? Yes, World War I, A Farewell of Arms. Next question. What animated TV show's characters watch the cartoon antics of Terrence and Lakewood Ranch?
The Simpsons.
That would be incorrect. St. Stephen's?
South Park.
South Park. Terrence and Phillip. That's the correct answer, South Park. Next question. What is the largest city of Iran? St. Stephen's?
Tehran.
Tehran is correct. What nationality was Pablo Picasso? St. Stephen's?
Spanish.
That is correct. This word, now a widely used website and verb, first meant a number so long. Lakewood Ranch.
Google.
Google was described as one followed by 100 zeros, and that is Google. Next question. With which vitamin is milk fortified? St. Stephen's?
D.
Vitamin D to combat rickets. That's true. Next question. In which direction do growing bananas point? Lakewood Ranch.
North.
Well, sometimes, I guess, but that's incorrect. St. Stephen's? Time is up. They point upward. Upward. Sometimes that's north. All right, next question. What was completed in 1825 to connect the St. Stephen's?
Erie Canal.
Erie Canal to connect the Hudson River with Lake Erie. That's correct. Next question. What is 5 to the 4th power? Lakewood Ranch.
625.
625 is correct. What Olympic competition includes 10 different events? Lakewood Ranch.
Decathlon.
All performed by the same athlete is decathlon. Next question. What was the first city devastated by the dropping of an atomic? St. Stephen's.
Hiroshima.
Hiroshima is correct. Next question. What two-word Latin phrase means an attorney is representing a client? Lakewood Ranch.
Pro bono.
Representing a client for free is pro bono. Chair bono. Next question. What was the first 4-letter name of Atari's 1972 ball and paddle? Lakewood Ranch.
Pong.
Paddle arcade game is Pong. Correct answer. What colorful rock duo claimed to be siblings but was actually a divorced couple? Lakewood Ranch.
Sonny and Cher.
Incorrect. St. Stephen's.
White Stripes. Oh,
That's bold. You're going for it. What is the answer?
White Stripes.
White Stripes is correct.
Oh.
Mighty bold. Next question. What land animal has the longest gestation period? St. Stephen's.
Elephant.
Yes, that's true. Do you know how long it is?
2 years.
22 months.
Yeah.
I Googled
approximately. I mean, if it's a long one.
What U.S. city started out as Fort Duquesne but then became Fort Pitt? Lakewood Ranch.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh is correct. What was the 4-letter name of Thailand prior to St. Stephen's?
Siam.
Prior to 1949 is Siam. Next question. If you flip a coin 3 times, what's the probability? St. Stephen's?
1/8.
That would be incorrect. What's the probability of getting at least one tail?
We'll pass.
The answer is 7/8. The other part of it, 7/8. Next question. In land area, what's the largest state east of the Mississippi River? Okay, Lakewood Ranch.
Florida.
That would have been my guess. That's incorrect. St. Stephen's. Time is up. Georgia. Next question. What famous document starts with when in the course of human Lakewood Ranch.
Declaration of Independence.
When in the course of human events. Declaration of Independence. Next question. What western U.S. city is the highest altitude above sea level? St. Stephen's.
Denver.
That would be incorrect. Lakewood Ranch.
Santa Fe.
Santa Fe, New Mexico is correct. Next question. What country calls its organized crime the St. Stephen's?
Japan.
Yakuza is Japan. Which animal is the symbol of the World Wildlife Fund? St. Stephen's?
Panda.
The giant panda is correct. In which country can you ski the Dolomite Mountains? Time is up. The correct answer is Italy. What epidemic killed 500,000 Americans in St. Stephen's?
Spanish flu.
The flu or the Spanish flu in 1918. That is correct. Next question. Who refused to award 4 gold medals to Jesse Owens? St. Stephen's.
Hitler.
In the 1936 Olympics was Hitler. Next question. What breed of dog is named after a state in Mexico? Lakewood Ranch.
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua is correct. Who is the mysterious author of Poor Richard's Almanac? St. Stephen's.
Benjamin Franklin.
Poor Richard's Almanac. Benjamin Franklin is correct. Next question. What C word describes the negative terminal of an electrolytic cell? St. Stephen's.
Cathode.
Cathode is correct. Next question. On what hill in Athens does the Parthenon,
The Acropolis.
St. Stephen's.
The Acropolis.
Easy for you to say. Is correct. Which U.S. state uses the Napoleonic Code rather than the English common law? Lakewood Ranch.
Louisiana.
As the basis for its civil law rules is Louisiana. Next question. What team sport was nearly banned after 27 players died in 1909? Time is up. The answer is football. Who made the Cross of Gold speech at St. Stephen's?
Brian. William Jennings.
Williams Jennings Bryant, 1896 is correct.
Yes.
Next question. What couple became the first Americans executed for treason? St. Stephen's?
Julius Nethel Rosenberg.
The Rosenbergs, treason in peacetime. Next question. What freedom-creating document took effect on January 1st, 1863? Lakewood Ranch.
The Emancipation Proclamation.
That is correct. What card game has variations such as 7-card stud? Lakewood Ranch.
Poker.
Poker is correct. What southern state saw the first Freedom Riders in May? St. Stephen's?
Alabama.
May 1961 is Alabama. That is correct. And that's the end of our championship game. And the winner of the 2016 Manatee Academic Challenge is St. Stephen's, 157 to 121. We'll be right back to present the trophy to the winners right after these very important public service announcements.
Attention, attention, ladies and gentlemen. May I have your attention, please? It seems to me there has been an epidemic, and it's time for it to cease. You see, too many young folks are dying from a disease. They think they're invincible until they take her by the hand and find out the hard way that this is not a game. Her name is Mary Jane, and in time, she affects your brain. She affects your memory, your judgment, and your perception. False hope, false peace, this high is only temporary. Can't you see? Or what about Miss Alcohol? About 5,000 teens die every year from underage drinking. Or what about Mr. PD, prescription drugs? About 2,000 teens abuse them every day. These drugs are alive, and they will control you. Addiction crawls in, and they will make you their puppet. And if you think what I'm saying is a gimmick, you might end up in this place. I think I just rested my case.
This happens to other girls, not me. What's going to happen to my body? And my parents? How am I going to tell my parents? What are are all my friends going to think? I feel so alone.
You're not alone. There are adults at your school that can help, one of whom is the school nurse. She's there to answer all of your questions and will be confidential. Don't be ashamed to ask for help.
Welcome back. It's now time to present the championship trophy to St. Stephen's. And with us to do that is Manatee County School Board member Charlie Kennedy.
Hello, it is my pleasure on behalf of the Manatee County School District, School Board, and Dr. Diana Green to present the championship trophy for our inaugural season of the Manatee Academic Challenge to the Falcons of the St. Stephen's Episcopal School. Congratulations. We thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll see you next season.
All right, before we end the show, we'd like to ask you to join the SCTV Facebook page at facebook.com/SCHS Television. Facebook is the easiest place to find the direct link for the archive of this show and all the other SCTV programs that have been produced over the last 3 years, including sporting events, award shows, and concerts. And while you're at it, please share the site with others so that they can see the incredible work that the young broadcasters of SCTV and Southeast High School are doing. Until then, I'm Randy Funderburk, and thank you for watching the Manatee Academic Challenge.